Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking with you about a small haul I did, and then we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So let me get started with the haul. I went to Ulta yesterday and picked up these Nivea chapsticks. These are in the flavor olive oil and lemon. I heard Tiffany D talking about them, and I already love Nivea products, so I decided to pick these up, and I got two because she's usually like right on point about everything. Olive oil and lemon can sound kind of gross, but I really like these, and I don't know how to describe the smell, but they smell really good. And then they taste like Nivea chapstick. I mean, like nothing. I also picked up this Jack Black Intense Therapy lip balm. Everyone talks about this lip balm. It's in the Shea Butter rendition. I have seen these at Sephora quite a few times, but they were always in these really weird flavors, but this one was just kind of neutral, so I thought I would give it a try. Having some chapped lips, if you can't tell after all that. It's so cold here. It is like 24 degrees outside, and I'm wearing a scarf inside because I live in an old house and it just is never going to get that warm. But anyway, I also got two nail polishes. This one is from OPI. It was $6.50. It's from the holiday collection. It's called Warm Me Up, and it's a black with kind of like a gunmetal sheen to it, so I thought that would be pretty. And this one is the Essie East Hampton Cottage. It is kind of like an opalescent white, but it's got a pink in it, and there was one that was very opalescent, so this was like a step down from that. So I thought this would be pretty for January. And then the last thing I picked up is this Real Techniques stipple brush. I see tutorials all the time where people are using stipple brushes, and I have a small one from e.l.f., but I thought this larger one might help me achieve some of those looks. So I picked that one up, and I love Real Techniques brushes. So if you just wanted to see the haul, so you can go ahead and click out now. But I wanted to do something a little bit different on my channel. This New Year's, I decided to make a resolution that I was going to try to save up my money more, buy less drugstore products, and save up my money for more high-end products. Because, you know, when I was doing my best of 2013, I had a lot of drugstore to choose from, but not so much high-end. So I'm going to start to insert some pictures of some things that I saw at my local Rite Aid that caught my attention. Maybe you're overseas and you haven't heard about these products, but I wanted to share them with you. And if you see something that you think is really worth it, that you would like me to do a review on, please mention it in the comments below, and I can pick that up. I'm not going to stop buying drugstore, but I'm just not going to buy every single thing. And you'll see I have a ton of pictures of the new things out there. There's so much to choose from. So I really need your help in deciding which products are really worth it. The first thing I saw was this Garnier Blur Perfector cream. It seems kind of like the Miracle Blur, so it kind of caught my eye. And then you'll notice right below it in the picture is this BB cream that is from Rite Aid. It's the Garnier Bb Cream, but it's in, you know, the imitation brand at a lower price. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's not the oil-free kind that I use, but then I saw this from Physicians Formula. Physicians Formula had a bunch of different displays out. It had, in this picture, you'll see the new CC mascara, which is in a silver tube. I love the green tube, so that might be interesting to try. And then a powder. It has silver rings on it, but I've heard after you use it, you know, 1 or 2 times, the silver rings disappear, and then you just have the powder underneath. Next to that was the new nude wear line, and it has gorgeous packaging. The prettiest thing I've ever seen in the drugstore, pretty much. They have rose gold bows on everything. They have the powders, blushes, and then a concealer. So that really caught my eye. Then I saw this Revlon lash display, and I thought it was really cool because the way they have it packaged, you can look in their little mirror and hold it up to your eye, and you can see what the lashes would actually look like on your eye, which I thought, you know, was very cool. And then new liners from L'Oreal, and liners are not new, but they did have a nude liner in this collection, so I thought that was interesting, and I wonder if it's going to be as good as the Rimmel. Then from Physicians Formula, they had this display. It had a new CC cream. You'll notice the BB powder to the left, that's not new, but all the CC stuff is new. They have the balm, concealer, and a new powder. They also had this one. It had a $3 off, as well as the last one had $3 off. One side was for blondes, one side was for brunettes. It had a powder and a blush. Rimmel came out with a new foundation, the Stay Matte Foundation. I don't really have oily skin, especially not in the winter time. But I still wonder if that will be as popular as their famous Stay Matte powder is. They also came out with a youthful wear line, which is supposed to reduce spots. And I'm trying to look in the picture. I think they're talking about like dark spots. So that's kind of interesting. The packaging is really cute. At first I thought they were talking about acne, but I think they're talking about dark spots. Then the Visible Lift CC Eye Concealer really caught my eye from L'Oreal. It has a metal roller ball that seems like it would be very cool underneath your eye. They had a light, a fair, and then a medium tone. And I really did almost buy this, but if I bought this concealer, I would not be able to close my concealer drawer. I have so many concealers. L'Oreal has a new True Match mineral powder, and it's 16 hours of shine-free, oil-free wear. I really love the True Match Super Blendable Powder. I have, 2 different shades of this. I love it. I keep it everywhere. So I wonder if this will be just as good. Wet n Wild had a display for their new eyeshadows for this season. I really liked the neutral one to the far right. And I wonder about the quality, because sometimes when they have these displays like this, the Wet n Wild quality isn't as good as, the year-round eyeshadows they sell. They also had a new Balm Stain, which looked really great. It was $2.99, a great price. So if you're in the market for that, you should buy that. I have so many Balm Stains, I could not even spend $2.99 on another one. CoverGirl has these new instant smoothers. They had a bronzer one in the middle, a highlighter one on the right, and then the clear one to minimize pores and fine lines. And then they had a concealer stick that looked kind of like the L'Oreal one. And they had their new foundations, but I've heard these True Blend foundations aren't as good as the 3-in-1. Then Maybelline has a powderless powder, a Dream Wonder powder. So the other one was the Dream powder, and this one's a Dream Wonder powder, so I wonder how different they really are. And then Maybelline came out with a new line of nudes in the buff. It's is the name of the line, and if you're on the hunt for the perfect nude, I'm sure you can find one in that line. Maybelline reformulated their shadows. The color arrangements I think are the same, but the shadows are supposed to be more long wearing, and I noticed even in the display they seemed like some of them were already cracked, like they seemed just more delicate than the other line. And finally, Revlon came out with a new foundation. I noticed that their Naked foundation was 75% off, so I guess they're getting rid of that, the Nearly Naked one. And also the DNA one with the red top is 75% off. So I imagine they're replacing it with this line. It came with a concealer for dark circles as well as a fine line filler. So that looked interesting. So that's the stuff I found in the drugstore, and I found some more stuff from NYX. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see pictures of the new items from NYX, and let me know in the comments below what you think I should purchase. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.